So I haven't spent anywhere near as much time on the Enneagram system as I have with researching the MBTI and the 16 personality types. But I can say that I've done the test quite a few times, and I always get 4W5 as my Enneagram type, which is a very common INFP personality type to have, which is unfortunate. I would like to have a more unique Enneagram type, but I shouldn't be too worried because the 4W5s are known as the Bohemians in the Enneagram system. And many INFPs are Bohemians, but then many INFPs are also 4W3s, which is the aristocrat type. The 4W3s seem to be able to, link their identity a bit more to their career, and they've got maybe a bit of a different motivation or method of expressing their individualism. So I feel like 4W3s can follow a career a little bit better, I don't know, for the sake of their image, whereas a 4W5, who is also concerned about their image, maybe there's just a more creative and murky and strange bohemian way of going about it. I don't know. There are definitely people I've known who are INFPs, but they're the 9, the peacemaker, very harmonious type of INFP. But I kind of want to go out and ask some of the INFPs I know, who to me are extremely bohemian in the way they live their life and the way they dress, because a lot of the more bohemian INFPs I know are actually, they have this strong peacemaking, hippie, Buddhist kind of vibe to them, which makes me wonder if they are actually Enneagram 9s, because I'm getting confused because they're also strongly individualistic, and they're probably 4W5s, let's face it. It's something that I need to go out and awkwardly bring up to random people. Hey, INFP, I met 6 years ago. Can you please do the Enneagram test? I just need to know. And they'll be like, excuse me, who are you? And I don't know how I'm going to go about that. But one thing I find very interesting about Enneagram is how it brings the 16 personality types together into the same type for other reasons. So when you're out there mistyping INFJs, or if you're an INFP that mistypes yourself as an INFJ, which I've heard happens, I've never really had that. Maybe in the socionics test I have that. But I have mistyped INFPs thinking they must be INFJs, usually because they're doing something with a bit of structure to their art. They're actually putting more work into their art or something, or they're following a schedule. And then a lot of INFJs actually hate schedules with a passion. INFJs, despite their reputation, they can often be very bad at following routines and keeping their life in order. They really can be. But I always wonder, maybe not, but maybe these INFPs and INFJs I'm getting mixed up, they are the same, maybe the same Enneagram type. So if you're following the Enneagram type, you're not mixing them up. There's certain traits that are just so similar, and when you use the Enneagram system, you manage to bring them together, I guess. I think it's fascinating. Or like, INFP 6s who, commonly a 6 type will be an ISFJ, but there are definitely a lot of INFPs who fall into being a 6 as well. And they've got a different, they're just a different kind of INFP. They're still INFPs, but they're also still Enneagram 6s. So anyway, that's all I've really got to say. Let me know in the comments if you think I've mistyped myself and I'm actually a Enneagram 8 or something, and because I've got facial expressions maybe that indicate that I'm a different Enneagram type and I'm just lying to myself. Let me know in the comments what Enneagram type you are and how you understand that it impacts the type of MBTI type you are. Yeah, that works. All right, see you next time.